Here are the top mistakes to avoid when selling your home. Okay, so the biggest mistake a seller can make is overpricing your home. Trust your real estate agent when they give you a price recommendation for your home. They want you to get the most possible money, and they know how to do it by pricing it right. Don't try to test the market by starting high, then dropping the price later, because that always backfires and could definitely result in you getting way less money than you originally could have had you priced it right the first time. So trust me, don't overprice your house. It never works. The next big mistake to avoid is having poor showing availability. Yes, it can be inconvenient when somebody wants to schedule a showing in the middle of a workday and you work from home, or at 6:30 in the evening when you'd rather be sitting down to have dinner. But if you want to sell your home, you need to be flexible and let buyers in to see it when it works for their schedule. If there are certain days or times that are absolute no-goes, then let your agent know so they can block those times off in the showing system. Try to keep the showing availability as open as possible. Another big mistake that a lot of sellers make is not keeping the home in show-ready condition. I always recommend my clients get their home deep cleaned and make any necessary repairs before putting it on the market. It's equally important to make sure you stay on top of keeping things tidy every day. That means vacuuming and dusting, and especially cleaning up after your kids or pets. Try to keep your home looking like a showroom if you can. A great tip is to keep a big storage bin that you can quickly throw stuff in and tuck away for any last minute showings that come through. If possible, try to hit the floors real quick with a vacuum or sweep, and keep a Swiffer duster handy for daily touch-ups. If you experience rainy or snowy weather, it's also a good idea to have a solid entryway rug that people can wipe their feet on as well. Even though they're most likely going to be removing their shoes or wearing shoe covers, it's awkward when you walk into a house and there's not even a single rug there to step onto. They're not going to take their boots off outside in the snow, right? The fourth biggest mistake a seller can make is having a stinky house. Remember those commercials talking about being nose blind or scent blind or whatever it was? Well, it's true. We get used to the smell in our home, and even though it might not necessarily be a bad smell, sometimes it's just not a good smell either. And the smell of your home is the first thing people notice when they step foot through the door. Do whatever it takes to keep the place smelling fresh. Remove stinky garbage, keep pet beds and litter boxes clean and preferably out of sight. And I actually recommend using a plug-in air freshener just so you can kind of set it and forget it. Now, if you're going to do this, make sure you don't overdo it with a really strong perfumey smell, because that can also be off-putting. I like to use a lavender vanilla scented plug-in on the lowest possible setting. Or if you prefer to light a candle, then light a candle. And of course, the absolute biggest mistake a seller can make is not working with a real estate professional. No one knows the market or the best strategies to sell a home better than your local real estate expert. Why on earth would you ever try to sell your biggest asset by yourself? I can't stress this enough. Not only could you easily end up leaving so much money on the table, yes, even more than you think you're saving in commission fees, but you could also get yourself into legal trouble if you don't comply with local and federal real estate laws. But you know who studies these laws and has the skill to negotiate the best possible outcome for your home sale? A licensed real estate agent. If you want something done right, you hire a professional, right? I hope you found this video helpful, and please share this video with anyone you know who might be thinking of selling their home soon. Don't forget to click the link below to download my free seller's guide or schedule a consultation.